Hi everyone, so this will be my review on the Trader Joe's Grapefruit Scented Candle. It states it is a hand-poured candle made with natural coconut soy wax blend mixed with tart fresh juice, and it says lead-free cotton wick. For the net weight, it lists 5.7 ounces or 162 grams. And I believe the container is a tin container, so when you have this lit up, it will get hot, so I recommend you putting it on a pedestal or some type of surface that isn't directly next to anything that would get damaged by excess heat. So here is the one that I recently purchased. They have these sometimes, depending on the season, they might have, let's say, jasmine, or right now, I guess grapefruits are in season. So this is my first time trying it out, but I want to show you the bottom because it lists more information. So on the back, it says grapefruit scented candle, warning: to prevent fire and serious injury, burn candle within sight, keep out of reach of children and pets, never burn candle on or near anything that can catch fire. And then the warnings or more specification, it says only burn candle on a level, fire and stain resistant surface, keep all objects including matches and wick trimmings out of the candle wax. Trim wick to 1/4 inch each time the candle is to be lit. Reduce the possibility of smoking or sitting. If flame smokes, extinguish the flame and trim the wick. Do not burn candle for more than 2 hours at a time. That's good to know. Candle will be hot when lit. Allow it to cool before relighting and avoid use near vents or drafty areas. It says stop use and discard when 1/4 inch of wax remains. And it says the approximate burn time is 20 hours, so that's great to know. Here is how the top looks. It's just a brushed metal tin. So here's how the inside looks like. It's very cool because it's kind of like a slice of grapefruit. And then it just has the candle care instructions. It's pretty much what I read to you at the bottom. So my only issue with this candle that I didn't notice when picking it up is that it's loose from the base. So that's the only thing. I'm not sure if all of them are like that, but this one is. I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to go back and exchange it. Oh, by the way, these cost either $4.99 or $5.99 at Trader Joe's. But if I shake it, you can kind of hear the problem. So it is loose. It's not a big 3-wick or anything. It's just a small single wick. So I'm going to keep it and not return it. So let me go ahead and light it and give a review of how well it throws, how long it takes to pull out, so on and so forth. So let me go ahead and light up the candle. Awesome, it looks super pretty. Let me give you the time to know how long it takes to pull out. So right now it is 3:52 and we'll see how long it takes for this candle to give scent and to fully pull out. All right, I'll be right back for a check-in. So it is currently 5:32 and this candle has been on for well over an hour, and I'd like to report that I'm able to smell it. I started smelling it faintly after about 30 minutes or so. The only problem that I see it happening probably in the future, maybe when I get to the midway point or after a few burns, is that I feel like this candle would have a tendency to tunnel. And the reason is, I think, mainly because the circumference of the candle is pretty large. It's a 1-wick candle, and the instructions or the directions say to not burn it for more than 2 hours at a time. I'm creeping towards that deadline, and right now my candle hasn't fully pulled out and I don't see it pulling out within that time frame. So let me go ahead, move this a little, and let me show you how it is. But I guess my overall thoughts right now is I really love it when candles have a beautiful tall flame. I hate puny wicks. If you get puny wicks, that also minimizes your scent throw. The scent is a pure grapefruit scent. I don't think it's mixed with anything. If anything, there's a slight hint of excess sugar, maybe like a little squeeze of orange in there, but it's pretty true to its name. This would be a great candle to, let's say, travel with, and you like if you go over at a hotel or a B&B and you want to have a candle that's not going to break in your luggage, since this is in a metal tin, that's great for that. Or if you want to buy this candle to, let's say, blend with another candle that isn't really performing well, or you want to enhance the citrus note, or just kind of mix your scents. Or I can also see that this would be great for when you're done cooking and you want to get rid of like meat odors or like super stuffy houses and you just want to clear the air. This would be great for it. Right now in my medium-sized room, I would give the scent throw a kind of light medium, so I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I haven't closed the door or anything just because I don't really need that much scent throw, so I would burn this candle when I'm working for long periods of time, or let's say if I am just browsing on the computer and I like to smell something in the background, or perhaps if I'm reading a book and I want to finish I haven't read a book in forever, but I want to finish like 5 chapters or something, I would light this candle. Alright, so let me show you what I am talking about when I describe the potential issue of this tunneling. Alright, I kind of have to angle it, but I don't know if you can see right there. I have a pretty decent wax pull right now. It doesn't go all the way to the edge of the candle, and I don't think it will. So I don't advocate this at all. Of course, follow the candle instructions, but I think I personally am going to burn this for a little longer than 2 hours just to see, or mainly to test if it will travel to the edges. I thought that it would. Maybe I should have put this in a different candle holder, maybe one that is metal, so it would heat it up maybe quicker perhaps. But if you can see, it has a beautiful taut flame. I love it. I love the taut flame that I can see across my room, and I enjoy candles that also aren't super complex. I love candles that are one note if I want to mix it with something, or maybe if I don't really want to, you know, have a candle that develops as it's burning. I just want to smell it on cold, okay, and then have that same scent when it's burning. I picture myself using this specifically when I eat sometimes in my room and it gets that like weird food odor smell, and to have this medium or like low medium throw candle to kind of clear out the air. To talk about the scent throw, I feel like while the scent is a 6 out of 10 throw, so towards the light medium side, I don't believe that it traveled outside of my room. If anything, it kind of crept up until the adjacent hallway, but it didn't go past. So for example, I did a review on the Trader Joe's tomato leaf candle. That thing was powerhouse, borderline 10 out of 10 type of scent throw. You might not like the scent throw, but I digress. This is not the candle that's gonna fill up your whole entire maybe like house or 3 rooms, 2 rooms. It'll do a decent sized job in a room, like a medium sized room, but that's about it. I think this would be great even for the bathroom. And of course, you have to take into consideration that it is a single wick and it's pretty small. However, for a single wick, it's pretty decent size. I would personally, if I made this candle, I would make it a little bit less wide. I'd make it a little thinner and perhaps taller and have the same net weight, but just in a slightly adjusted size. But yeah, overall, I really like this candle. I would definitely be interested in trying out or testing their other seasonal scents that they bring out. I think I wouldn't repurchase this candle once again because I have just so many to go through, and I like a little bit stronger scents, more of the 8 out of 10 strength throw versus a light medium throw. However, the price is on par with Bath & Body Works single wicks on sale for semi-annual sale. So in comparison, because I have a lot of Bath & Body Works candles, including single wicks, this one is slightly smaller, a different shape of course. The Trader Joe's one is 5.7 ounces, whereas the Bath & Body Works single wick, the one in the mason jars, are 7 ounces. And the sale price of the Bath & Body Works single wicks, let's say if you find it during semi-annual sale, kind of hovers around just below $4, versus this one, I got it for slightly more and it's less ounces. So I think that's also a reason why I wouldn't repurchase a Trader Joe's, even though I think it performed pretty well. However, if you don't shop at Bath & Body Works, I think this would be a good alternative. And if you like to buy your groceries and like all your necessities in one stop instead of going to a specialty or another store, then that would be great because it would save you a trip. Okay, right now it is 8:58, so it is over 5 hours that this candle has been lit. Well over the 2-hour recommended burn time. So what I had thought came true. This candle takes hours to pull out. I had a feeling because with one wick and the just size of the candle, it's going to tunnel if you don't leave this on for hours, which it's not recommended, so there's always that conflict. Since the candle has been lit for about 5 hours, I do believe that the throw is still teetering on low medium to medium. I think at most it got like a 7 out of 10 when I closed my door or my medium-sized bedroom. Let me show you a different angle of this candle. Right now it is currently really dark, so I have my light on, so excuse the shadows. Let me go ahead and move this. Okay, if you could see the candle right here, also just to note, it says not to really touch the candle, but if I kind of grab it, despite this being tin, it doesn't hold a lot of heat, so I'm able to grab the candle and move it around, but always exercise caution. So on the right side right here, it's pretty much melted all the way. However, this chunk of the candle right here, so on this side of the candle where you can kind of see my finger all the way to like right about there, there is like a ledge of wax that still remains unburnt. It could be because if you look at the flame, it's curved in to one side, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason, because it's closer to one side of the candle versus the other. There's not much of a draft in my room, so there's no way for the flame to go back and forth, or to move. So it's not like a dancing flame where there's a lot of airflow going on in my room. So I think I'm going to turn this off after another hour or so, or maybe 30 minutes, but I have a feeling that this isn't going to fully pull out, which is unfortunate. But I believe if I continue to burn this candle and it does continue to tunnel, then I'll just use it as a wax melt, no problem whatsoever. However, that is one of the reasons why I probably wouldn't repurchase it. I like grapefruit, but not that much to kind of hoard the candle. I like to try different scents, so one grapefruit scent from Trader Joe's is enough. I was about to say Bath & Body Works. But if they do come out with a different scent, like I've seen that they've come out, I think with like strawberries, basil, that type of scent. So I'll be on the lookout the next time I go to Trader Joe's. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this review. Have a great day. Okay, bye.